Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another day here in Jakarta. It is actually my very last day here in Jakarta, unfortunately. I can't believe an entire month has flown by so quickly. Now, before we start today's video, I want to say a quick thank you to Ricky and Celeste, my newest members here on my YouTube channel. And it's crazy that in just over a month of launching my YouTube memberships, that I now have over 45 members here on this channel. So thank you very much to every single one of you who has been supporting me along the way. And let's go ahead and start today's video. So today, before I leave Jakarta, I want to go ahead and show you where I've been staying at for the last month. So a lot of you have been asking how much do I pay to stay here and what does my apartment look like. Now, this place behind me is called Taman Anggrek. Many of you might know this area. So it's located right here in West Jakarta next to 3 malls. Really beautiful area, brand new. And I got this place on Airbnb, so let me go ahead and show you around. This entire area is for all the residents. You have a huge, beautiful pool here in the middle, as well as the clubhouse, which has the gym and the indoor pool, as well as several other amenities. For some reason, this apartment building, apartment complex in general, Taman Anggrek, is just very, how do I say, nervous about people filming here. I had my camera out here one week and literally just not filming at all. Just had my camera in my hand and the security guards go up to me and say, hey, no filming, no filming. And I'm like, okay, I just have my camera out. Wasn't filming at all. But yeah, so I'm not gonna be able to show you every little piece because I'm pretty sure the security guards are looking for me. But the big building right behind me is the clubhouse. That is where the pool, the gym, they have a library, they have a karaoke room in there. They even have a movie theater in there, I believe. So very incredible area for you guys to go check out if you are staying here. So this whole apartment building is comprised of about 5 different buildings, I believe. And I'm on the 3rd level, which actually connects to Taman Anggrek Mall. So they have a skywalk here, which connects you directly to the mall. So really convenient if you guys are staying here. Now, let me go ahead and show you guys my apartment. So it's really convenient and really easy to get from this courtyard level to the actual apartment because all these apartment buildings are pretty much connected on this 3rd level of the courtyard. These are all the other apartment buildings next door. That is Central Park Mall. That is Taman Anggrek Mall. And then there's another mall behind, Neo Soho Mall. So lots of malls here in Jakarta. So you do need an access card to get into the building and out of the building. So let me show you the elevators going up. Okay, so you need the key card to even go up on the elevators. I'm located on the 23rd floor. And what's really interesting is that they have these spots here for the elevator, so there's only a max of 4 people allowed in the elevators because of COVID. One other thing to note for you guys is that there are 5 elevators in total, and they are very quick. So that's one convenient thing about living in this high-rise building is that the elevators are very quick. So you don't have to worry about having to wait 10-15 minutes for an elevator. Here we are, apartment 23G. One interesting thing about the apartments here is that you have to turn right to unlock and turn left to lock it, which is weird. It's the opposite way in the United States. So this is actually a full 1-bedroom apartment. When I was searching for apartments, I was mainly finding studios, but finding full 1-bedroom apartments for the price range I was looking for was a little more difficult. So let me show you around. Okay, now when you immediately enter, you have the kitchen table. This has actually been really convenient to have to do work at because there is a plug right down below. So I've been literally just using this as an editing station. I've got my bags packed already because I'm leaving today. And we do have this really nice full-size mirror, which is you don't really get very often in apartments. And this is the living room. So the living room, you have a couch, a little too many pillows, but I've literally had to throw them down. You have a small living room table. I've been using that as a computer table. This is a fairly large TV, about 40-inch, I think. And we do have the cable box and the internet box up top, and I'll get to the internet a little bit later. What I really love about this apartment is this balcony. So you got a hanger out here to hang dry everything. And this is the morning view I've been getting. It really reminds me of my time in Vietnam. Got these huge high-rise buildings with a really nice view of the city right down there. Really nice. I've been loving it here. And down below, as you guys can see, that is the clubhouse where the gym, the indoor pool is, and all the amenities. And right next to it is the large swimming pool area, as well as a little playground in that back corner as well for the kids. So this has been a really beautiful view to come out in the morning and wake up to. Okay, let's show you guys the bedroom. I do have an air conditioner remote here, and that controls the air conditioning in the living room as well as the air conditioner here in the bedroom. So this is the bedroom. This is pretty much like a queen size bed, but as you can see, it's a pretty tight fit. I mean, it's really difficult to get around the bed. It's pretty much crammed in as far as it'll go. You do have a plug on that side as well as a plug on this side as well. You have this closet here with hangers, an ironing board, as well as an iron and a hair dryer up top. So this has been really convenient, really nice to have. The air conditioner works really well. Let's move over in the kitchen. So this is a very big fridge. Still got some stuff in here, but yeah, 2 levels, more levels for drinks over there. And you do have a freezer up top as well. So this has been really useful to have. And a microwave, which is something I've been missing in Bali. Really cool. And we do have this water system here. So you have the hot water, the normal water, and the cold water. Coffee maker. They did originally provide me with coffee and tea and sugar, but the coffee is gone. Some wine glasses, some sugar up top as well. Not sure what's in here. They have a blender and I think a rice cooker, or no, just a blender in there. Getting into the bathroom though, pretty standard toilet. When I moved in, they had 2 towels for me here, as well as in the bathroom you do have shampoo and just a standard sink basically with a full mirror here. Got the trash can down below, and that's really it. Nothing else to it. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is the apartment that I've been staying at here in Jakarta, Indonesia for the past month. Now, how did I get this apartment? And the big question you're asking is, how much did I pay for this place? So I originally found it on Airbnb. It was pretty difficult to find apartments here in Jakarta compared to places like Bali, where it's really easy. So usually I find places to live for on a monthly basis on Facebook. That's usually the best way of doing it. And typically I go about joining a expats group on Facebook. So the one that I found was Jakarta Expats, as well as I believe there was also a housing group in Jakarta that I joined as well. But finding apartments that I actually liked were kind of difficult because they were on the outskirts of town and they weren't as nice and updated with new appliances as this place was. And the big question, of course, is how much did I pay for it? So I found it on Airbnb and I paid roughly about $640, I think. So this place has been brand new on Airbnb, so it didn't have that many reviews. So it was roughly about $630 or something around that. I'll put the exact amount down below on the screen for you guys so you guys see that. Now, if you guys are looking for an apartment here in Jakarta, what I recommend you guys do is go on Airbnb for sure. That is gonna be the best place for you to find apartments here in Jakarta, especially for places that are relatively new. Now, big question is, would I stay here again? After being here for an entire month, I would absolutely recommend, at least for expats, to move down towards South Jakarta, South Central Jakarta, because this apartment complex is actually located in West Jakarta. And the biggest issues I found living here is that there was very few sidewalks, at least in West Jakarta. In Central Jakarta and South Jakarta, there are far more sidewalks for you to use. It's more pedestrian friendly. The second biggest issue about this apartment is that the Wi-Fi and the cell signal is It's not great. I was gonna say very bad, but it's just not great. The speeds I was getting was 20 download and 2 upload. So as a YouTuber, I really need those high upload speeds, and I was just not getting that here. The issue about living here is that all these high rises are basically in a circle, so it's basically like an impenetrable wall for the cell signal. So literally no internet gets in or out of these buildings pretty much. So that has been the biggest issue about living here. But using Grab has been really convenient. All the Grab drivers deliver to the basement level, so if you're planning on ordering food or deliveries, just go down to the basement level and that's where they're gonna deliver everything. Big pluses is the amenities. They have the gym next door, they have a beautiful pool. Everything is pretty much brand new in this area, and you know, for the price I paid, I'm really happy with it. It's a pretty big apartment. I got my own private bathroom, living room area to work in, large TV, internet, and really comfortable bed. The bed was actually really comfortable. I was very surprised. Oh, speaking of, you do have a lot of mosques in Jakarta, and there's one right next door to this apartment building. So at like 12 o'clock, at like 5 or 6 o'clock, you can hear the mosque and the prayers going. So it does get loud, especially if you open this balcony. You'll hear it right now, as you see. So, but luckily this door dampens the noise quite a bit. But as I mentioned, today I am leaving Jakarta. It is my final day here. I really did enjoy my time here for an entire month living in Jakarta. There's gonna be several more videos after this, about 2 or 3 about my time here, just doing a few recap things, what I liked, what I didn't like, and just a few things that maybe foreigners would find helpful, as well as, of course, my monthly cost of living. How much did I spend an entire month living here in Jakarta compared to Bali? But I've got my bags packed now. It is time for me to head to the airport, and yeah, kind of sad, but really excited to go back to Bali, because that just means I'm gonna be planning my next trip for you guys next month. Thanks for watching this week's video. If you guys are interested in seeing how much I spent living for 1 month in Jakarta, make sure you're subscribed, and I'll see you guys next week.